Hey everyone, I'm the Rev, and in this video I wanted to kill two birds with one stone. I wanted to have a quick look at the Porsche 992 liveries that had just been released. They're from the American Cup series and they look fantastic, so I wanted to check those out. But I also wanted to check out a little bit of a tip that I was given on one of my other videos. I'm really sorry, but I forget who it was that gave it to me, and I did try and find the comments but I couldn't find it. But you know who you are, and you gave me a tip about some force feedback settings that were in the menu on Raceroom that I had no idea even existed. And those settings were the bump amplification effects. Now, I can't stress enough that I've not had any issues with Raceroom's force feedback, i.e. I like it, it's good, it feels good, and I enjoy driving the sim. However, I did wish that it had a little bit more detail when it came to road surface, going over the curbs, that kind of thing, and I had no idea that this setting existed. Now, once I upped this setting and I went straight to 100%, I felt that Raceroom's force feedback was absolutely transformed for me. All of a sudden, I could feel on the left hand side, on the right hand side, I could feel the curbs. Whenever I got onto them, you could feel the vibration. Not overly, it just gave me more detail and more feeling. Not only that, but on the tracks such as Laguna Seca, I was able to all of a sudden really feel the road surface detail that I'd never felt before in Raceroom. Now, I can't stress enough that this is not the greatest feedback you'll ever feel. I don't mean that. What I'm saying is though, this brings Raceroom much more in line with other sims, the likes of ACC maybe, and the original Assetto Corsa. I don't mean it's as good, but what I'm saying is that it really improves the experience and just brings much more detail and feeling into the force feedback, which gives you a better idea what the car's doing, a better idea what the tyre's doing. You get more detail, which means you're more likely to save a particular slide, or you're more likely to know if you're locking up. It's just a really good feature and a really good slider that I had no idea existed, so I can't stress enough how good it was to be pointed in this direction. If there's one thing having this channel has shown me, it's that there's so much out there that I had no idea about. I thought I knew everything, well, not everything I suppose, but I thought I knew plenty about sim racing. But as it turns out, there's so much out there in terms of cars, settings, tracks, that I had no idea existed. So what I'll do is I'll post my settings at the end of this video, I'll put the game settings up there, and I'll put my Fanatec settings so you can give it a try yourself and see how it felt for you. Now, it's worth noting that this Cup car was a lot of fun. I thought the skins looked great and I thought the car itself looked great. The car model was lovely and the inside looked good too. Considering that Raceroom is supposed to be the ugly duckling of the sim racing community, I'd say that it looked pretty damn good. At the sunset here at Laguna Seca, I'd have no complaints whatsoever. I thought it looked great and I really enjoyed my time with it. I am hoping that the LFM integration coming soon to Raceroom will also help improve the online community. It's a little bit sparse at the moment when I have time to play, so hopefully the LFM integration can bring some players back and there'll be more players online when I want to race, which would be ideal for me. But if, like me, you had no idea about those settings, get them on, give them a try, and do come back and let me know in the comment section below what you think. Raceroom is a sorely underrated sim with awesome content, and hopefully it's just going to get more and more and get better and better as 2025 progresses. At the start of 2025, we've ate massively well in the sim racing community, and hopefully that trend will continue through the rest of the year. If you like what I do on the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button, as it really helps me out. Here are my in-game force feedback settings for you to try, and my Fanatec settings. As always, I've been the Reverend. Thank you very much for watching.